Hello and welcome back to Mars. Let's go, baby. We have finally done enough so that we have the research trees unlocked, the tech tree. We're getting people on Mars. We have this landing site ready to go. We can be a little bit more ambitious with it. We also can be a little bit more cautious. I don't know, maybe it'd be fun to kind of set up over here and make our plan to just backtrack over. We have tons of building limit. Well, not tons. 60. You know what? I think that maybe even just going for these research outposts make the most sense. So we'll start out. Yeah, maybe here. Ooh, baby. And what you get when you do drop is a free scan of everything. So, bam, Bob is your uncle. Let's go ahead and just give orders to set up all of these mining things. In fact, I think it's better than you get a free scan. Not only do you get a free scan, but you're kind of guaranteed to get some resources when you do this. So, we're kind of creating more resources in the world by dropping a drop pod, basically. Don't worry about it. And then I really want this to be in line for both energy grids, but is it really not going to be? Interesting. We will connect through though. So like this is all going to get hooked up and we are going to love it. It's just going to take a hot second. Do we have any we'll go back on speed 4. Do we have any coal nearby? Not really. Like we have our carbon rather. Because we want that to go with our iron because then we could smelt in place. But that's fine for now. Tons of power in our grid. This maintenance bay, I don't think it goes all the way to that mineral deposit here. So I'm not going to worry about that. I don't think that we have a problem with aluminum or anything like that. It's really just the iron and the chemicals and the water. So we have some chemicals up here if we want to expand in that direction. But really up here we have all this new iron and we actually also have a chemical plant. So there we go. That's very good. So this one rover is hard at work, and once we connect in, it'll make a world of difference as we get new supplies. Do we have a maintenance facility out here? Yes, we do. We are going to need another. So that's pretty solid. And then I'm just wondering, like, can we get redundancy with connection? Not really. Like, we can and we can't, but now it's like 3 or 4 drone hubs in a line, which you really want them between some of your facilities. I guess we have one here as well. But that's fine. I don't mind a little bit of heavy drone activity out here. There's so much mining that's going to be happening. If we're smart about it, we will do some smelting, basically. I don't know that I got a shallow carbon deposit, though. Oh, there it is, yeah. So arguably up here, we could also have a factory building steel. And that should be pretty easy to sustain with this carbon mine and these steel mines. Like you could build your industry out here where you have a lot of little deposits, but we know that most of the carbon's coming from up here. Now is that actually out of power? Huh. Yeah, so I think that even though it's connected to 2, you only get 1 yellow line. So, anyways, that's going to connect all that stuff up. And we got lots going on here, so let's take a look at our traffic. Everything is pretty much chill. We have over-spec'd the number of rovers that we have. But up here in this top area, you can see that we really need to make these connections come through. And that will allow things to start happening. So this is being built, this one's being built, and then this should be built. And once those are built, they'll be connected, and we can start shipping rovers up and into some of these drone areas and help with some of this construction and mining and whatnot. Very good. So we have a heavy northeastern section here. Noctis Labyrinthus. As far as scanning's going, we do have a scanner in this mess here, so it's going to really build this out quickly. We might end up putting one over here. We have those core 4 scanners like through the line. This one's new. It's kind of just building out. Oh, we have this 5th one here, which is how we're finding all of this. So, pretty good so far. Improved roads is on the way. It's not super fast, but once all of this is set up, what we're really going to want to think about is the fuel refinery. Also, it seems like we're low on food compared to where we want to be. And if we do have a water deposit up here, we might build a food factory with it. In fact, you know what? Maybe I'll do that now. Yeah, it makes sense. Because up here, we have this research outpost, and we're going to end up having many research outposts. So having some sort of local area is going, like production, is going to help lower the amount of effort to ship. Though, like I said earlier, we have kind of overbuilt our design so that we're able to ship pretty effectively. But look, with a lot of construction happening, now that this is connected, we are busy days just trying to get our resources up. And we could now build up quite high in rovers, so we'll see how we do. A couple of things just fell off the production line, so... or rather fell into decommission, so we're going to see how long it takes for another one to be produced. Because we might need another worker factory soon enough. But you can see how this core of factories, back when we only had one rover, right? You needed all these factories just to produce a second rover. We haven't really expanded that industrial capacity that far, right? We've added in additional things like food factories and colonies. We've added in a second mine here, or a steel factory, and then a third one up here. So like we are going to be building more of the resources that we want, but really it's just so that we can focus this steel production on supplying some of these local factories. So this is fantastic. Autosave is fine. Yeah, I'm really excited for this research outpost. I really think that is the next big thing here. Also, I need to look up, how is our black polar dust? We're building the rocket for our second shipment of black polar dust. Okay. Very cool. We'll zoom back in. And how expensive... How expensive is a research outpost? Not too bad. This should be connected now. It is. Perfect. Okay, we have built factories outside of our solar area. I wouldn't mind the wind farms, because those would also... I just don't know if they're more efficient or less efficient than solar. Oh, this is just still not built yet. Okay. I was like, it feels like I would have built the solar. In fact, this... Oh, no, wait. The solars are built. I'm just being weird. Power, solar. I want it to still be in maintenance. Like, here is out of maintenance, so... Just boop. Alright. And then this bad boy does not have its own worker yet, but it will soon enough. We are getting our worker count back up, as you can see. So let's go ahead and try this research outpost. It'll take a few minutes to build. I just love zooming out and seeing the topography of the map. It is pretty grand. Because you don't know from the board game that all of this is really, really high elevation. Like, you just don't know. But, like, you can definitely tell that there was water on Mars, just based on, like, the flow of things, and, like, there definitely was volcanic activity. Like, when you have such a highly detailed map, right? Oh man, it's just so cool. It's just so cool. What are you complaining about? Oh, your output is full. But there's nowhere to store your aluminum. Okay, well then I guess we need the storage factories. Though it's not like we want to store all that much. But if we look at our power, for instance, how high has our demand ever been? Okay, no, it's just steadily increasing. I'm just wondering, like, is this bad boy still consuming power, even though it's not extracting half the time, you know? And it is, but that's fine. Looking at our traffic, we got a little bottleneck here, but that's fine. Is it fine? Really, it's 2 bots loading it up. But that's just because we're trying to get, like, materials, right? Like, a ton of materials sent north. Look at it all. Oh, baby, that is a lot of material. Because what are we building that's taking so much? I don't know. New colonists have arrived, though. So aren't I supposed to... Okay, in the story mode, I think it would give you, like, literally, like, little prompts every time you got a new research outpost set up. What was this built on? Oh, come on. I thought it would give me, like, an event. Knowledge. Research complete. New colonists. Okay, well, what's this? Abandoned fission plant. Cool. You can nuke the planet as well. That hasn't been needed, but it is allowed. I think you need to, in the story at least, you can do it, and it you have to go steal the nukes, basically. If that makes any sense. Okay, let's talk about maintenance facility. And something like way up here would be ideal. But there's a mountain. Oh, right on the top of the mountain. I mean, that's kind of fun. Don't know how I'm going to make it work. I'm going to combine all of these iron mines. Oh, and a carbon mine. And a carbon mine. Oh my god. Oh, there it is. Now that we have people there, we get the event. So we found a fuel refinery, research outpost, report, built 2 chemical synthesis plants manufacturing fuels from indigenous Martian resources. Unfortunately, the plant exploded due to operator error and the mission was abandoned. Whether we should restart the plant, it may need to contact... Oh, very cool. See, that's what I thought. So we had to wait till the scientists actually got there to tell us what had happened. So this is a dense area. So we'll get another worker outpost. And is this one still busy? It is. They both are, in fact. So in that case, I don't think I think putting it like here. I don't know, it's not really like thinning out our road network much. Storage is fine. I do want the wind farms as well, and it's not going to take very long. We're making research very fast right now. I mean, if this one is so overloaded, we'll just put a second one right there. It's fine. New building available. Storage center. All right. Whoa, why does it take so much energy? It's quite expensive too. But that's fine. rubble. Can I not repair it? A worker hub must have gotten hit by a big ol' impact. Absolutely wrecked them. So I want to get to this. Oh, it's a blocked sector because it's too close to this line. Oh, it was just the angle at which I was looking at it. Okay, it definitely dips down just to completely cover it. Well, I want access to that research building. I also want to come this way, and I also only have 30 structures before our next cap. And, like, that thing is 10 research per, like, second, right? That's a third of my research, and it houses a fifth of my scientists. Just saying. So, wind technology, very good. Advanced mines. Takes more energy. Advanced. I mean, it's fine. I don't feel like I'm limited by my mines right now. The GHG import seems fun, but we're already using our... Well, we're using 2 of our things. What about the colonies? Oh, wow. Gives us lots of energy. Oh. Is it better to have a big colony or a small colony, you know? It's a lot more colonists, a lot more energy, but it's less than tripling the needs, and it's tripling the output. It triples the building material, but the output. Okay, we'll get one of these probably. We have enough water, ice stuff going on. Districts. Districts? If you say so. This is saying I have 2 districts. Oh, because landing site 1, landing site 2. I see. Place in windy areas for better performance. I mean, all wind, my dude. Oh, especially when you consider the fact that they come off these mountains. Oh, that just got blown up in front of our face. But I don't need to expand this way. But I guess I will, because it could provide us with just a tremendous amount of energy. We just don't need that much energy because we've gone so wide with our base. So temperature, biome, humidity, maintenance. I really want to be down here. To make that happen, and we still dropping black polars, let's get another landing site, and we'll use that to get good expansion, you know? Good expansion. What does this give us? Colonist limit plus 750. I didn't know that we had a colonist limit. But I'm down. Anything good yet? Some more iron. Let's just put on scanner again and just have a look at how far we've gotten. We're kinda just chilling. I really want to improve my transportation network. Like, we got better roads, fine. But, like, I don't think... At least I don't remember how to... Like, I don't think you make better roads. Like, I think it just improved the better roads. One sec. Let's have a look at engineering. That's a better road. I need to build that. How do I build better roads? Okay. Let's look at traffic. Right now, you could say that this worker hub to this worker hub could use a better road. Did that work? It did work. So that's going to be lots of roads. And roads were costing... One sec, too. Interesting. And then this is really overloaded. Holy jeez. So at least from this road... What's engineering? Building limit? Let's get on a long haul technology grab here. Upgrade the road. Honestly, let's just upgrade one all the way down to the base. That's 44 of a lot of materials, but we've got tons of carbon, tons of steel. It's really just going to make the building difficult, which is interesting because it's going to put a heavy load on our traffic network, but it should improve our traffic network as well. So that's fine. We honestly probably want to improve a ton of roads in our core as well. Down into the spaceport, I like. The glass kiln is fine. I mean, glass kiln to the place that takes it. I'm just trying to like connect outputs and inputs with roads that are pretty good. We're not really that worried down here. Though this is actually a road that makes sense. These, like, there's many facilities along here. So I'm spending a tremendous amount of our resources right now to get better logistics. And I'm okay with it. I also want to get more storage centers. And I like placing them near the base, because that's where I want the resources to get held. We could likely support one up here as well, just because we have enough going on in this sector. It's actually quite dense now, as you can see. What is this triple pivot? Ultra deep mine, but it's got tons of resources. This is ice. Ice, baby. What, are you in power? You are not in power. Wind farm. None of this is in power. What the frig? So that's fine. And then another wind farm. It's saying not to build them on mountains, that's for sure. I think, yeah, we have a maintenance facility right there, so that's going to work out pretty much in our favor. And then we can't build this because it's too close. Oh, no, okay, it was working. You know what? It's probably worth unlocking one of these sectors. Directive complete. Bootstrapping. We got there. We got to minus... We got the temperature up. So O2 is pretty much the same. CO2 is pretty much the same. We're kind of spiking it up. But the base temperature is 100 years. Give me 100 months. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look, we made this wiggle go a little bit off. All right. Space. Unlock sector 1, please. And then that will allow us to get in some of these. Literally just this, really, but it's worth it to me. Then let's double check my scanners. Are they making good progress? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't cost us that much to have another scanner. Like, it's a pretty... It's high carbon investment, but, like, otherwise, pretty good. I'm not going to worry about the low or no maintenance because, I mean, come on. We're going to have maintenance. That's what's going to happen. All right, so worker drones down here, and we're going to keep trying to kind of cut across. Gonna do some more wind farms. Gonna do some more worker bow. Aha, see, it takes the little canyon to get through. I love that so much. Power, more wind farms. Love it. We're just gonna have tons of energy. And that's building a scanner, which is fine. And then, honestly, probably another scanner. And let's make this happen. Boom. We love it. So there's our, like, aggressive expansion because we're calling in the bad boys. What? I didn't even actually check. What's the building materials for this? This does take steel, which we do have a steel refinery kind of nearby, so we are fine. But, bam, baby, let's go. And then core maintenance. Yeah, we're gonna need one of these. And then core maintenance, we're gonna need one over here. And then some of these bad boys. Oh. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We didn't... Oh, there's actually quite a few things way up here in high latitude. But we need better, like, transportation stuff before we can really think about connecting. Don't mean to be mumbly, but, like, we just need a better transportation network before we can really sustain this long crawl. We are close to our building cap limit, but we're also close to increasing it by another 200 points. And that effectively allows us to double the size. And like, look at this natural organic growth. I love it. Let's go back on scanner and just kind of come back and backtrack. So yeah, we're getting all the silicon that we expected to find. We're getting a lot of iron down here, which is actually a nice little find and a reason to expand along the south of Noctis. And out here in the west, there's a nice ravine of resources. Again, more iron. So apparently I didn't have to go all the way up here to find iron. I could have just gone any direction. But, hey, I kind of like what ended up happening. And now we're going to come across. I do want to get down into here. It's just, there isn't a natural pathway for that expansion other than just kind of coming down along the water. It's fine, but... Oh, let's put the speed back on. District. So now this is its own mini district. It knows it's small. It's disconnected. It keeps making me think there's two districts here. But it's just because of how white the biome difference is of this high altitude shield. Valle Marineris. Mine. Ice, please. Power, solar farm. I don't mind doing solar farms. We have lots of glass, but it's in the core of our base, you know? So, power. It says no maintenance wherever I go, but that's not necessarily true. Okay, district view is kind of cool, though. Kind of cool. Power is just everything's connected all the time. Traffic is just sector 2 is busy. Holy jeez, are they ever overloaded. Alright, let's throw in some more hubs then. Because you can see just like all of these see those icons? That just means that like they're full of resources and they're having a hard time extracting. And, like, that's the thing, right? Because they're also sustaining these research colonies, so they do be busy. I really can't... Oh, building limit reached. Okay, well. Easy enough. High speed it, baby. Good stuff, though. This scanner's moving. I think it's nice. So how much is there? 3.4%. Last time I actually called out the number, we were at like 0.75. So we've done a lot of work since then. Again, these scanners are doing very slow, tedious work, but it's not like I'm building out my base in this direction just yet. So having them take their time scanning each individual spot is fine. I can afford the energy and the maintenance cost to keep them around. Mines. You know what? Another thing that's going to help, because I can't build more buildings. Well, I can build more buildings now. Another thing that's going to help is the fast roads. Part of me wants to just go Superior Road. But how long does that take? 2,500 research? That's lame. GHG, water import from Europa? I mean, the asteroids are pretty freaking cool. Aerobic methane. Let's do that. That seems fun. Aero braking. Optimal aero braking. Come on. We're going to heat the planet and get rebates. Money back, right? Let's look at the road network. From here to here. From here to here. Then let's look at the road network again. That's kind of the main way. Then there's also from here. I'm kind of doing a unintentional hub and spoke. But hub and spoke being that like some locations. And you know what? The research facility should be connected to this. Some facilities just happen to be where all the roads go to. So it's not super efficient to go across the spoke. But that's not going to be so bad. I will make a Broadway street kind of thing to give our drones more flexibility. They're happy with these roads. They are using these ones quite a bit as well. So I can make this road happen. Because the roads are really not that expensive. Like, we're fine. Seems like there's a lot happening between this section and this section, so I'll just add a road there. Not operative because you are completely mined out. Good to know. Now, I haven't built any roads down into this sector because it's not really that happening. But I think we're going to want them. So we'll start with one going this way and then one going this way. Because eventually, I'm no doubt that we're going to keep expanding in these directions. So even though these roads aren't going to help us a ton right now, they will help us more in the future. Because, yeah, you can see quite a bit of movement of rovers kind of along these pathways. And again, if we zoom in, you can just see. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, they like this southern road sometimes a lot too. So even though it's a longer path, these roads get kind of busy. Though this one is a little underutilized, but that's fine. And then this is clearly a pathway. Anywhere that we have like a colony is probably quite busy. But, yep, these roads are helping a lot, I have no doubt. Let's just do another bypass. Just love road building, right? Gotta get the Catan milestone. And then, you know what? We'll do one across the top. Alright, so now let's look at our distribution network. Still heavy load up here. But quite frankly, it's because we have 32 rovers and not 43. I don't think that our one facility is keeping up anymore. I don't know where a good secondary facility is, but like part of me thinks up here. Like just give it to a new sector. But I also don't like that because then I need like all of the component manufacturing. When here, it's already our core, and we're already designed in a resource extraction way, where we bring resources to our core. So let's just put up a factory. You know what, though? I really do want another parts factory as well. Okay, we had a factory up here for iron or steel. Oh no, my, despite being plugged in, my headphones have died. Which is a bit annoying. Hello? Please come back. Hello? Alright, we're back. I mean, they're plugged in, so you wouldn't think they'd die, but, you know, technology these days. Alright, so, fine. Beside the steel factory, we'll build a parts factory. And then there's some silicon down here as well. So beside these factories, we'll build a fresh glass kiln. And then those will help us to build electronics. Which doesn't actually need glass apparently, but it's fine. So now we have all the major productions. And they will all come together for the worker plant. Oh, the worker needs the glass. Okay, I was going to say. I was like, I'm pretty sure you need it. So there we go. So that's all the major productions. We also want this ice. We're going to need worker plants to support that. All the way down into here. Probably going to need a wind farm to keep this all happy. And we're going to need a maintenance facility. Alright, so now we've just extended. We can fill in this portion of the base, basically. In fact, it will probably make sense to have a worker hub here to connect right on through. Alright. Not like it's a really resource-rich location down here in this emptiness, this vastness, you can see. But we might find something as we build. How are we doing overall? Plenty of resources. How are our resources? Lots of food, lots of water. I think that we're actually ready to build another... some more housing, basically. Are you actually out of maintenance? And you have no food. Please, somebody bring food to this? Okay. Okay. Scared me there for a second. Maintenance facility. And then it's just because these guys have been overloaded for so long, right? That they're struggling to keep up with the needs of the people. So that's good. We have a food factory right here. What I'm trying to figure out is, did I want to build a colony up there? But I don't think that I do. I think that the colony down here still makes the most sense. I did build a colony up here, right? Because I thought I might make a food factory for it. Alright, well, since the core, our core, isn't overloaded, let's build a advanced colony. Hell yeah. Oh, this guy is now very busy. Okay, well... we'll give you a little bit of support. But you'll be fine. People are going to share the load a little bit here, so... And how are we on production facility? 69. We're up to... sorry, 40... what was I just looking at? Oh, I was looking at this. Okay, the maintenance drones. I was like, we have 69 drones. We had 30 a second ago. Alright, so you are being supplied. And I want you to have priority. Alright, so the build-up. Continue heating the planet, melt the permafrost under the regolith, and raise the pressure. Yeah, so the regolith is going to do a ton of extra work for us here on this pressure bit. But we're still going to have to add stuff ourselves. Did I build this? No, I didn't. Okay, research outpost. Oh, more ice. You know what? That's enough. That's a lot of ice. That's good. I was gonna say it's enough ice, but it's never enough ice. Engineering. We did get the third blip just so we can have the facilities. Advanced. Don't really need batteries. Like, we have so much power. We can get advanced mines because we know we'll need it at one point. From this facility to the food factory, I want fast roads. Do you actually not have power? Okay. And then you should have a road going here. And then basically this factory should have roads going to all the roads nearby. And there we go. We've got a transportation system that is going to work for us. Let's look at the power. Okay, we could have used a battery just now. Because look, the wind spools up and comes down. That's where we need the battery for. Okay. Let's take a peek at that new project. Aerobrake methane asteroid in the atmosphere. Let's go, baby. All right. I just love looking out and seeing the road network. Like, it just looks so pleasing to me. I keep saying it, and it keeps being how I feel. So you're doing good. We need more humans, but they'll get here. You're doing good. I don't actually remember what this research outpost is for, but we can have a look. Abandoned Martian base, Viking lander, Pathfinder, and Sojourner. That's what I want. That's what I want. Ooh, a bunch of mines up here, eh? Look at that. So this is going to be fantastic. But to support it, we know we need a worker hub. And quite frankly, we could use a worker hub to kind of just connect all of this a little bit better. Let's look at worker load. Oh yeah, very heavy down in this sector. Especially as we build up all those roads and stuff, but still, let's get a couple extra drone hubs. We should be able to produce drone hubs like it's going out of style. So that shouldn't be a problem. Let's just have a peek. Yeah, so basically wherever the new construction is happening is busy. These roads are very busy, but the drones themselves are able to keep up with it. Got me looking. It's a busy bot. Up here has got me looking too. I take it we're coming in. Not quite, not really the cinematic I was expecting. It's right here, right? Okay. I mean, is it? It's not really doing a cinematic thing, is it? I think that you can see something like burning up in the atmosphere. Oh no! While I was flicking around the planet, I somehow reached over into my recording software and threw you guys out. Well, I don't see it. Here it comes. Oh, there it is. Coming through, baby. Let's go. Break that CO2. Let's frickin' go. So does that mean that we now have greenhouse gases, or is it all going to come in at the end? I mean, we spiked the pressure when we got here. Not really sure what we did. Special project complete. Is it just because we were in the middle of going into like a freeze cycle? We need 300 ember. And we're not even keeping up on steel, but that's mostly because of all the road building. Let's just speed this up here and go back out. Done. Now, that's it. We only got to do it once. Well, build me an additional landing site while we're thinking about the next thing to do. Oh, we are in negative energy production. I never would have thought. How could this happen to me? I mean, the maintenance facility isn't even over here at all, so not something we need to worry about. And it's probably because of the wind power, quite frankly. The solar was so stable for so long. Like, how dare you give me power? Oh, that's a flood zone. Hey, yo, we're going into the flood zones. Let's go. Aluminum mine. Probably out here we could use a storage center. And like, this has been solid. This has been really good. We really got a lot of expansion this episode. So that's a lot of fun. I think I'm going to call it here. Oh my god. It's taken a long time to terraform the planet. So that's why I'm kind of leaning into these like longer episodes. I was expecting for it to go like 45 minutes. I went a little bit longer than that. But hey, we were having too much fun. It's fine. We didn't even go that far over. Soon we're going to expand in here to like the Viking 1 and Sojourner. And I mean, what else do we got here? Rosa Franklin. Okay. Abandoned Martian buildings. We're down. We're down. I hope you enjoyed. I sure did. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.